God bless you guys. This is Sean here from Faith Brings Change. I just want to come on here and tell you guys for today. If this thing goes down the way it should, everything the way it should, then we're going to be, it's going to change completely the world and everything. There was a guy talking to me that said, something about, you said this was today and to see if you're right. And I told him just be prepared if you're wrong also. And I said if I'm wrong, I'll have to admit it. Unfortunately, I have to admit it, and it won't be a pretty thing. But there's so many signs God gave me for this, and I couldn't have just ignored this. And I would have never changed it for the world. I would have never not taken the risk and seen what God would do. But I believe this thing is going to go down the way God has shown me, and. The 27th chapter in Matthew, and 45, verse 45, it talks about, the out of darkness Jesus had, and I didn't remember that. I mean, somebody could say that maybe my subconscious remembered that, but I don't know, maybe that's true, maybe that's not, but I certainly don't remember recalling that, at the time when I was cast into this thing. But if this thing goes down, guys, and if you're on here, I would encourage you guys, if you're in the light, if this thing goes down and you happen to find yourself with light and you're able to still have power and make a video, please make a video and talk to them about this and point them to this channel. And also tell them that they wouldn't have been saved if they went into that darkness. They would not have been saved. They would need to get saved. Tell them that it proved that the people that had light on that day, that like the Egyptians, they had light in all their dwellings. Compare it to the 3 days of darkness in the land of Egypt, which represents the world, and tell them the people that didn't have darkness weren't saved, but all the children of Israel that belonged to God were saved, which are not Jews. Tell them about how we're grafted into Jesus, and we are called Israel in the New Testament. The Jews down there, that are not grafted into him, they won't have light on that day. The true children of Israel, which are of spirit, which are grafted in by faith, the faith of Abraham, which came before the law of Moses, they're grafted in, they believe they're Messiah first, and then they do those works. But I'm trying to just prepare you guys for this. If this does this, I'm going to make a bunch of videos in the darkness. If God gives me this, if this darkness goes down and there's light for me in my house and I can get through the internet somehow, I would post up a bunch of things like videos and all kinds of stuff just to try to reach people. And maybe the devil would want to block that, but either way, I could still do it afterward. But I'm going to try to do it then and just post it everywhere I can, to just tell people that not everybody is in darkness on that day. Some people have a light, And like I said, I'm going to have to just painfully, to my Muslim friends, even tell them if this thing goes down right, that their religion is wrong. They need to convert to Jesus. And it's not about me being right or anything, but it's about them getting home where they need to be, heaven, safely, So anyways, I'm sharing that. I'm going to do about one more video, one more chapter, and then I'm going to cut it to a close, and then I'm going to just turn it over to the Lord and see what he will do. Raise up my rod and see, what he will do at that time. But I love you guys. So just be ready. Till next time. Shalom.